All right, so Grant Holmes takes the mound, and with all the injuries the Braves have had to their starting rotation, they really need this guy, and he's been pitching pretty well, Ben.
No, he's been really good. Look at the opponent's average, 213. That's the 6th best in the National League. 113 strikeouts on the year, 9th best in the National League as well. And he has been very, very consistent. 14 of his 17 starts, 3 earned runs or less.
Series finale, the Orioles going for the sweep, and the young star Jackson Holliday, second big league season, just 21 years of age, digs in to face off against Grant Holmes. He gets a little pop to left field, and that is going to drop fair for Holliday. Profar and Riley went as far as they could. Nobody could get to it, and it's a leadoff single.
Just a ball hit out there in the Bermuda Triangle almost.
And now a former Brave and Ramon Laureano.
Orioles don't run a lot. 61 stolen bases on the year. That's 17th in baseball. Jackson Holliday's got 9, so and you can see where his front foot is. He's got an above average lead out there. Looks like he's getting ready to take off.
He does. Struck him out. Threw him out. Double play. So Grant Holmes gets a 2 for 1, and there are 2 down in the first.
Well, if you're Grant Holmes, that's absolutely perfect for you. Leadoff guy gets on with a single. He makes a perfect pitch.
And Holmes gets the first strikeout of the ball game, and now he deals with Hunter. It was an intercostal strain that had him hampered earlier in the year. Here he bounces out to Ozzie Albies and sends us to the bottom of the first. And it is Trevor Rogers, the 27-year-old lefty on the hill for Baltimore.
I mean, you got to go back. Trevor Rogers was an all-star with the Marlins back in 2021, and the fastball averaged 94, 95 then, and he lost a little bit of velocity the last couple of years.
Slow roller to third. Profar runs pretty well, and he beats it out. Urias getting the start at third, did everything he could, but it's an infield single.
Yeah, Ramon Urias, a Gold Glover about 3 years ago for the Orioles, and he was playing back where he should have been here.
Matt recently had a 33-game on-base streak that ended Friday, but then he started a new streak yesterday. It was a triple short of the cycle. Swing and a miss. Good job by Trevor Rogers. Nasty there to take care of Matt Olson.
Trevor Rogers has been good this year. I mean, the opponent's batting average only 165. Now, that's a sample size. It's only 4 starts and 22 innings, but 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and he looks like a totally different pitcher this year than what he was last year.
Austin Riley comes up swinging off the end of the bat out towards Cowser. 2 down. 12 homers for Murphy, 3 of those over his last 5 starts. Swing and a miss. Good start for Trevor Rogers. So Kobe Mayo getting an opportunity here today. 23-year-old rookie, Orioles 4th-round pick back in 2020. Tried to go inside but miss. Leadoff walk. Now Wiley, this one's going to get away and allow the runner to go to second here. But Wiley, does that hair for Grant Holmes look as shiny in this 90-degree heat from down there as it does up here?
Brandon, it is blinding. And you guys talked about he hadn't gotten his hair cut since 2017. Well, the reason he hasn't gotten it cut is because his barber retired in 2017. He didn't trust anybody else to cut his hair, so he let it loose.
Hadn't found a barber that he liked since 2017, man.
Quite a few barbers in the Atlanta area listening right now. Like, I need to get a hold of Grant Holmes. This one driven deep to right. Track, wall, and gone. Jackson Holliday gets the scoring started on a Sunday with a 2-run homer.
Wow, huh? The youngster, only 21 years old, man. I'm going to tell you what, he was fooled on this pitch a little bit. The body got out in front, but he kept his hands back and just threw the head of the bat at the ball and got just enough over to sneak it over the right field fence. Jackson Holliday's 11th long ball of the year, his 36th RBI.
Certainly big expectations when your father is Matt Holliday, who was a 7-time All-Star and 15 years in the bigs. But Jackson, there's no question, he has a bright future.
First overall pick, that's what happens. And his brother, man, little brother, Ethan Holliday, could be the #1 pick in this year's draft, just about a week away from right now. So could be the first time in Major League history 2 brothers go 1-1 overall in 2 different drafts.
Another one, though, to Ozzie Albies, and that is a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play. Austin Riley with a fly out back in the first. He's 0 for 1 today. Trevor Rogers has really been in a groove so far, just giving up the 1 infield single. And Trevor Rogers, who's been living in the strike zone today, does give up his first walk.
Yeah, first batter of the game, Profar got a single, and then Trevor Rogers would retire the next 10 in a row before that walk to Austin Riley right there.
The Marlins lost all 9 of those games. He was 0-7 with an over 5 ERA. Didn't get a lot of run support, but maybe he's happy to see the Braves in a Baltimore uniform today.
But you don't forget about that. No matter what uniform you're in, you don't forget about that.
Well, he is looking good right now. A walk, but then a double play.
That's 6 in a row now for Grant Holmes. He's kind of sprayed it a little bit the first couple innings. Had 3 walks there in the first couple of innings, but since then, man.
Coming into today, we mentioned that this guy Grant Holmes has been striking out a lot of guys. He's got 2 so far today. He cannot, though. Ultimately, Holmes wins the battle.
Trevor Rogers has been good so far. It's been more the same. Now, the velo for me is a little bit down than what we've seen the last 4 starts, but the command is still good.
But he gets some swing and miss there at the top of the zone, and down goes Eli White. And Rogers has been fun to watch for Baltimore today. Hard hit, and this gets out to left field. Fairchild with a 2-out single, and Atlanta for the first time today has 2 men on.
And the Braves with their first runner in scoring position. That's kind of been the thing for the Braves lately, is not hitting with runners in scoring position. Been a little bit slow in this series, been a little bit slow lately.
And he gets it by him. The heater. 5 strikeouts for Rogers.
Yeah, I mean, there's a chance that Jackson Holiday could be an all-star.
That would be something at 21 years old,
I'd say, especially after the way his season started off as a 20-year-old last year.
And that one is going to eke out into center field. Another hit for Jackson Holiday. He's 3 for 3. Ooh, comes in and hits Ramon Laureano, and he's shaking that right wrist. But Ramon Laureano appears to be in some pain.
Ooh, I don't think that got the bat.
I don't think so either. That looked like that hit flush against that right hand.
Now, I'll be honest, the sound that it made, it almost sounded like it did, but that did not hit the bat. That's right off the right knuckle.
I think they do ultimately rule that it was a hit by pitch, not a foul ball. So you got Holiday to second and Laureano to first. To short, and Nick Allen will throw on to first. So they are able to get 2 in scoring position, are the Baltimore Orioles.
It's a routine ground ball to push runners to second, third. Now the Orioles can score a run without a base hit. Atlanta will be forced to bring the infield in. So it's up to Ryan O'Hearn to drive a ball deep enough.
And he gets that strikeout. And O'Hearn back to the dugout, 2 away.
His batting average .213 off Holmes, which is outstanding. But when he gets runners in scoring position, how about 153? It actually goes down.
Grant Holmes freezes Urias and gets 2 big strikeouts.
Matt Olson has been really, really good over there at first base.
He strikes out here, though. Trevor Rogers with a half-dozen Ks here today.
Well, spin them if you got them. And I'm telling you what, Trevor Rogers is spinning that breaking ball.
Riley hits it hard, but it's right at Urias. It's a 5-4-3 double play. Trevor Rogers is having some fun out there. He has the Braves scoreless through 6. Sean Murphy out to the right center gap, and that one is gone. Or no, it's not. Looked like it got out of here. They're going to say it's a double, at least for now, for Sean Murphy.
This is a true chief review of a potential home run that was called in play.
Where does it hit?
No, that's right off the top of the wall.
I mean, right on the corner of the wall.
The way that shot back, Ben.
Well, off the bat, man, it looked like he got it. It sounded good again. Take a look at it right here and where it hits.
In play, runners on second base.
Well, regardless, good start for the Braves here in the bottom of the 7th. Leadoff double.
Now Ozzie Albies comes up hacking. Right field, Laureano backing up and taking it. And Murphy will advance 90 feet. You've got the rookie catcher who is DHing today, and Drake Baldwin at the plate.
Really stands out at the plate.
But he pops this up in foul ground. Stallings makes the catch, and that is a huge second out for Trevor Rogers. Yeah, he's made the call to the bullpen. But what an outing for Trevor Rogers. 6 2/3. So a couple of changes. The Orioles go to the bullpen. The Braves are going to counter with Harris, but it'll be Yennier Cano who is on to throw now for Baltimore. And right now he's trying to keep this 2-0. Bouncer to short. Henderson has it. And the Orioles keep the Braves scoreless through 7. All right, big spot here. Bottom of the 8th. Olsen at the plate. They bring in the lefty Soto to face him. And now the showdown pitch as the Orioles try to keep the Braves scoreless here in the 8th. Another 3-2, and he got him. 98 up top. Huge strikeout for Soto.
Turn it up, Mr. Soto, huh?
Braves fans hoping for a rally. Baltimore up 2-0. The 2-run homer by Holiday in the 3rd. That is the difference in the ball game. So it'll start with Austin Riley, and for Baltimore, Felix Bautista, their closer, pitched the last 2 days, so it's Sir Anthony Dominguez here, Ben, that gets the call. And he gets him. What a sequence there to finish off Riley, one away. 0 for 3 for Murphy against Dominguez with a couple of strikeouts, and he's on the doorstep of another K here. Murphy lifts it out to deep center. At the track, at the wall, and that one ekes out of here, and the Braves are on the board. Solo Murphy, a shot to center, 2-1.
Well, he said that's payback because he thought he had a home run in the 7th inning. Hit a ball right off the top of the wall and he kicked back in. But that one there, it ain't coming back.
But then Dominguez trying to bounce back here. He's in front of Albies, a ball and 2 strikes. Albies down the right field line. And Atlanta trying to stack a rally together here in the 9th. So the drama builds, and pitching coach Drew French out to talk to Dominguez. And he got Riley, big first out, struck him out, but then Murphy able to get the homer. Albies a single, and now the young rookie, Drake Baldwin. He got him 100 that time, triple digits.
Come on now. Reach back and give me a little extra, Sir Anthony.
Dominguez trying to put the finishing touches on a Baltimore sweep and give Atlanta their 9th loss in 11 games. Ozzie goes, grounder to second. This should do it. And the Orioles sweep the Braves. 2-1 is the final as they hang on, and Dominguez gets the job done in the 9th.